I woke up. The doorbell was ringing. I looked at the digital clock by my side. The numbers were blinking, 5:42. "It's the police," I said. Like all dissidents in this country, I went to bed expecting the ring of the doorbell at dawn. I knew one day they would come for me. Now they had. I had even prepared a set of clothes in an overnight bag so that I would be ready for the police raid and what would follow. A pair of loose black linen trousers, tied with a band inside the waist, so there would be no need for a belt. Black ankle socks, comfortable soft trainers, a light cotton t-shirt, and a dark-colored shirt to be worn over it. I put on my raid uniform and went to the door. Through the peephole, I could see 6 policemen on the landing, sporting the vests worn by counter-terrorism teams during house raids. The acronym TEM stamped in large letters on their chests. I opened the door. "These are search and arrest orders," they said as they entered, leaving the door open. They told me there was a second arrest order for my brother Ahmet Altan, who lived in the same building. A team had waited at his door, but no one had answered. When I asked which number apartment they had gone to, it turned out they had rung the wrong bell. I phoned Mehmet. "We have guests," I said. "Open the door." As I hung up, one of the policemen reached for my phone. "I'll have that," he said, and took it. The 6 spread out into the apartment and began their search. Dawn arrived. The sun rose behind the hills with its rays spreading purple, scarlet, and lavender waves across the sky, resembling a white rose petal opening. A peaceful September morning was stirring, unaware of what was happening inside my home. While the policemen searched the apartment, I put the kettle on. "Would you like some tea?" I asked. They said they would not. "It is not a bribe," I said, imitating my late father. "You can drink some." Exactly 45 years ago, on a morning just like this one, they had raided our house and arrested my father. My father asked the police if they would like some coffee. When they declined, he laughed and said, "It is not a bribe. You can drink some." What I was experiencing was not déjà vu. Reality was repeating itself. This country moves through history too slowly for time to go forward, so it folds back on itself instead. 45 years had passed, and time had returned to the same morning. During the space of that morning, which lasted 45 years, my father had died and I had grown old, but the dawn and the raid were unchanged. Mehmet appeared at the open door with the smile on his face I always find reassuring. He was surrounded by policemen. We said farewell. The police took Mehmet away. I poured myself tea. I put muesli in a bowl and poured milk over it. I sat in an armchair to drink my tea, eat my muesli, and wait for the police to complete their search. The apartment was quiet. No sound could be heard other than the police as they moved things around. They filled thick plastic bags with the 2 decades-old laptops I had written some of my novels on, and therefore could not bring myself to throw away. Old-fashioned diskettes that had accumulated over the years, and my current laptop. "Let's go," they said. I took the bag, to which I had added a change of underwear and a couple of books. We left the building. We got into the police car that was waiting at the gate. I sat with my bag on my lap. The door closed on me. It is said that the dead do not know that they are dead. According to Anatolian mythology, once the corpse is placed in the grave and covered with dirt and the funeral crowd has begun to disperse, the dead person also tries to get up and go home, only to realize when he hits his head on the coffin lid that he has died.